'Tis I, the bondage librarian at this funeral. Turns out I didn't die. It was just gas. And it will always be just gas. Thank you for attending the funeral for Olivia Sui. Olivia didn't say what to do with her remains, but we'll see what remains with her after this roast. We're hoping this funeral will be short and sweet, but like all of Olivia's Try Not to Laugh bits, it's probably going to be long, confusing, and uncomfortable.
Oh, got him.
We were hoping some of Olivia's more famous friends could join us, but they said they were more like acquaintances. Before she died, though, she did leave me with this really sweet voice message. Let me just get it out of my phone. Oh, shoot.
Give me all your money!
Hello, everyone. I know today's kind of a strange day. I think we all knew it would come, but not this soon. I mean, let's be honest, if we were betting, we all thought we'd be here for Keith first. Fuck
you.
But in the end, no, we're here for Olivia, someone who's actually surprisingly healthy. She liked juices and shit. Really surprising, honestly, that she didn't die in a car accident, but that's not why we're here to talk. Olivia was very spiritual. She's actually someone that I think is like a very honest person, and she's very pure of heart. So in that vein, I'd like for us all to take part in a quick purity ritual, just to make sure that she will pass on. So I've just got a couple items here I'd like to share. So this right here is a crystal for protection. In this crystal is the memory of the time that Olivia was in a hallway and I was walking with Keith. And I thought it'd be really funny if I just took the pencil out of my pocket and just threw it down the hall, see how far I could throw it. And the pencil so perfectly hit the ceiling and then bounced off at the right angle to hit Olivia at the top of the head. She had no idea who threw it, why, where it came from. She just turned around and she was so upset. She almost tears in her eyes. She said, "Ow! Why would you throw that? That could have hit me in the eye." She was mad, and Keith and I laughed. We laughed so hard, Olivia then got mad at Keith for laughing, which helped me not have any blame. So in this crystal is that day that we laughed, Olivia, so thank you. Okay. This next crystal is for patience. Now this crystal is imbued with the memory of the time that Keith and I were having a very personal debate about whether we believed Rihanna or Beyonce was truly the best. Now, in this conversation, Keith and I agreed that while Rihanna was in fact dope, Beyonce just happened to be that much better. Olivia couldn't handle that. Olivia, who was minding her own goddamn business, decided it was just too much, and she exploded at us that Rihanna was in fact the better artist. Here is the patience that you show Keith and I every day when you deal with our bullshit until you can't any longer. So just protect you. Finally, this final crystal right here. This is just Himalayan salt to help the humidity. The dead body. So. Yeah. There we go. Now, as you can see, decorated about here is a lot of Olivia's unfinished snacks and beverages that we find littered about. So if you can all take the single fruit snack I gave you. Now, all together in memory, I'd like us all to take the smallest possible nibble of this fruit snack we can. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hello, Olivia. I don't know if you can hear me now, but it's me, Ariana Grande, one of your many famous friends. We met on the set of Screen Queens, and we bonded when I helped her file a restraining order against a toilet. And since then, we've had so many great memories. When we'd go to Erewhon and see what fruits we could swallow whole. Sometimes we would go to Six Flags and ride X2 and unbuckle ourselves halfway through and just hold on. Sometimes we'd go to our favorite escape room, the Getty Center. And we'd spend days trying to Getty out of there.
God damn it.
I hate you.
I'll miss you, but I must confess I have a secret. All of these years, I have not been who I've been saying I am. It's been a disguise. I don't know if you'd like me if you saw who I really was, but I have to now. I have to reveal who I truly am. I hope you will forgive me, and I hope you will like me.
Why?
Quiet, please. That's right, Olivia. It's me, Kermit the Frog. Kermit! All this time I've been inside this skin suit, pretending to be Ariana Grande, doing an impeccable impression. I'm sorry for lying to you, but I love you, Olivia. I felt we always had a rainbow connection. That was genuine. Goodbye.
Tell you what.
Hello, everyone. So, she's dead. You know, after I heard she died, I quickly drove to her house to try to steal as much furniture as I could. She has very nice furniture at her house. And among that, I found a joke book of hers. I don't know if you guys know this. Olivia started doing stand-up recently. Yeah, I saw some of it, and you know, she's getting there. She won't now. And I thought, you know, since she won't ever get a chance to tell stand-up anymore, I figured I'd read her stand-up set. Here we go. I haven't read this yet, so I don't know what's in here. This must be her opener. Wow, there's people here. And then it says pause to make a weird noise. Oh, okay. This joke, you know, Olivia's a big fan of Stanley Tucci. She's got an obsession, I think. She said, if Stanley Tucci went to Hawaii, he'd be Tanley Tucci. Okay, this next one is just various noises that she wants to try out. Beegor, Dee, and clitoris. My boyfriend's name is Sam, which is one letter away from ham. I like ham. Ham, ham, ham. Hold for applause. I really hate butterflies. I think they're ugly, they walk weird, and they have no use in society. Oh, did I say butterflies? I meant white people.
I can't believe she said that.
I can't either. I can't. If anyone ever made fun of my mom, I think I would kill them. That's not a joke, that's just a statement that she wrote. Sex is cool, but have you tried defeating ISIS? I haven't, but I plan to. In the meantime, I'll keep having sex, I guess.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Okay, this is just a naked picture of Stanley Tucci. It's actually a drawing, a very well drawn picture of Stanley Tucci naked. Okay.
Show
I'm just
it.
gonna, I'm just gonna pass. Okay, there's another one. There's another. It's all just drawings of Stanley Tucci naked.
That's awesome.
Oh my god.
My boyfriend's name is Sam Lerner, which is ironic because I guess he never learned that I'm cuckoo bananas. I'm a bit of a foodie. Like, for example, I really love pizza. Wait, did I say I love pizza? I meant to say I hate white people. I think it's probably better off if we just bury this joke book with her. Yeah.
Well, what up, everybody? It's me, your boy Augustus. Olivia. I always knew one of us would go first. My services were needed today, not for Yelp reviewing, but acting as a sin eater. That's right. Though Olivia may be small and light, she is plump with sin that she has gathered through her life. I will be eating a meal today over the corpse to take this sin into my own body. I'm already too dense to rise up to heaven, so I might as well make sure you've got a clear path. Garçon, bring in the meats and grains. Thank you very much, Garçon. One day I will learn your name. All right, what we got going here? First, we're gonna set up. Don't want to get anything on your nice single tracksuit. And endless supply of new shoes. There we go, it's a little picnic. I'll be reading out a list of sins here as I eat the most heavenly food, spaghetti, directly over her body.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Oh, y'all are about to see something fucking weird. All right, here we go.
Oh my god.
Sin number 1. Olivia was responsible for crashing the housing market. Which is what she calls driving her SUV through an unoccupied subdivision. She cheated on Erewhon with a supermarket chain that I'm not wealthy enough to pronounce. Many of you may not know this, but she is addicted to prescription glasses. She didn't prepare for Try Not to Laugh once, and then every other time after that. I once saw her eat a nun. But at least she finished it. She is known for coveting neighbors' goods. She's coveted Sam's goods, if you know what I'm saying. She is guilty of stealing the hearts of a nation. And she made a fucking killing on the black market with them. It's okay, she helped them get overthrown later, so it's fine. She fell asleep during a conversation we were having one time. And she's known for greed. Hey, buddy, save some concussions for the rest of us. Well, my belly is swollen with questionable meat. And Olivia is now light enough to rise up to heaven. I personally don't believe in it, but I got a free meal out of it. Any Have a good one. And if we end up in the same spot, fight me.
I can't believe Olivia's gone. I never got to meet her hot mom. To Olivia. That was really good.
It sucks to see you gone like this. We have so many memories together. Like the one time when we got stuck in the intersection in Beverly Hills and this guy yelled, "Get the fuck out of the way, you stupid bitch!" I'll never forget that, and I'll never forget the song you made, "Life's a Party, You're a Boy."
That's okay because you're meeting my mom.
so I decided to make my own version. I hope you like it, and I hope you can hear me from heaven. Love you, Olivia.
That's okay because you're meeting my mom.
And she's nice.
My mom doesn't care.
She don't give a fuck.
Life's a party, you're a boy. Life's a party, you're a Life's a party. You're a boy. Hallelujah. Oh yeah, hallelujah. Shout out to my shooters. Just what I'm doing. Started from the ruins. Now I got the juice and bread. Call that shit communion. See, she always bout whatever. Told me now or never. So she here to go. She left my panties.
Thank you. She's alive.
Do you mind if I slip into something a little more comfortable?
Yeah.
Olivia, like her try not to laugh bits, died halfway through its life. Olivia was an actor. As always, I'm here to read the will of the deceased. In the spirit of Olivia, I'll try my best to make sense of this and ultimately fail. Olivia leaves Shayne, her boyfriend, Sam Lerner, because, quote, Shayne always loved him more than I did. It's not gay, it's a respect thing, respecting each other's cocks.
No.
Olivia leaves Tommy and Olivia doll so he can finally hang out with Olivia like she said we would. Ian will receive nothing from Olivia because it's the amount of acting roles he's booked since the Angry Birds movie. Keith will get Olivia's contact list so that Keith can be the least famous person in a room full of celebrities. To Damien, Olivia leaves a pendant that's very dear to her. She cherishes your deep and meaningful friendship and loves you very much. Never seen them talk to each other before. Weird.
I haven't either.
Noah.
No.
Noah will receive Olivia's brain so that Noah can have a pituitary gland that actually works. And lastly, Olivia leaves Courtney her industrial padlock since Courtney is also insecure. I need to borrow that too, actually, if you don't mind.
That's great.
If you all look under your seats, Olivia has left us copies of the Odyssey because it's just as hard to read as Olivia is. We will all truly miss Olivia. Let's honor her by doing her favorite pastime. Looking down on our phones and ignoring everyone else in the room. Oh, y'all are still here? May she rest in peace.
Holy shit.
This was making me sweat.
Greetings! I am an alien from planet Sway! Olivia's home planet! You may recognize me in my human form! A comedian that your boyfriend knows and that you talk to maybe once or twice. You don't know me that well, but we mourn the loss of Olivia Sui. Sway, we cry using our last name, Sway. You see, Olivia was sent to planet Earth to capture the illustrious Sam Lerner. So we can kiss him? We want to kiss him so bad! You see, on planet Sway, we love ABC's The Goldbergs. Season 2 is our national anthem. You were sent to capture. He's supposed to be dead. You were sent to capture Sam Lerner, but he captured your heart, which on planet Sway is located in our cold, empty, vacant eyes. Sway. We all do that. When she came to Earth, she was dressed in the fanciest of Sway clothing, athleisure. And when she landed, she became the most famous actor Planet Sway has ever seen. She originated such roles like in Monk as Pirate Girl, or CSI Miami as Korean Teenager. A true credit. Look it up. Look it up. Oh my God! Yes! We miss her so, but honestly, I don't know how you guys didn't figure out she was an alien. She doesn't really know how to drive human automobiles. Crashes 45 times. She also always says, I'm a dog. You guys feeling this? You guys liking this? She says I'm a dog because for the first 20 years, she didn't even check what body she was in. She thought she was a Pomeranian. She gets Caesar salads, but then doesn't put cheese or the dressing on, which regular humans call a big plate of dry leaves. But we miss her, and we will mourn her soul, and her soul belongs to us. So now, I will conduct a ritual to absorb her soul and take it back to planet Sway. Here we go. This is great to do in front of a bunch of people that don't know me. It's heavier than I thought. Oh no, her soul is taking over mine. I'm a dog. Wait. Does anyone go to Erwin? I got her soul. Thank you. Goodbye. Also, who is that guy?
Am I alive? Oh, I would feel so sad if I died and never see you guys ever again. Oh, ooh, I I'll probably die. Thank you guys for being here at my funeral. I was gonna say I like white people, but then someone told me not to say that. I love my friends, and I have to go back to Planet Sway now. I'm a dog.
Goodbye.
Take care. Yeah.
This is our third interaction.
Third.
All right, cut.